It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. Off we go from Jacksonville. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're let out by the man who won a national title at Alabama. Quarterback's the former first-round pick, Mac Jones.
Mike, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag now as a starter in the NFL for Mac Jones. You look back on the success he had back at Alabama, national champion quarterback, Pro Bowler as a rookie with the Patriots. And then it just seemed from there his play started to fall off. Can he recapture some of that success he had as a rookie? If he can, he has a chance to restart his career in this new style.
And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jones gonna hang on to it here. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course, all the build-up in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. The man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Jets first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Give left side. Here comes Hall. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Foye Oluokun with the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This one from 49. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Etienne. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Here's Logan Cook now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here's Gibson to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
To throw is Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the board in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Give up the middle with Hall. And they'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers. Back to the left side. Pulled in by Conklin. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll run. It's Hall. He slams it in there, and he is in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion comes Thomas. To throw is Jones. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Jones. Back to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Jones. He's got it at the 3. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Bigsby. A dive, and he's in! Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece.
Listening to my podcast, we're talking about
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Benet Wanwu, out of return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll give. Here's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
All right, please. 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 Sit. Sit. Sit.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end.
All right.
Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Charlie. Yeah, don't jump on me. I've been here. Have you seen the rabbit fighting?
Yeah.
Here's Jones to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd down, here's Jones. He's got that to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll It's more with ETN. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing is Jones on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 17 yards that time to number 17.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working from the... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Javon Kinlaw, the former Niner, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Rodgers on 1st down. Coming free is Conklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. The outside, it's brought in by Adams. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Rodgers going up top again. That's to the right side. He's got Porter.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Again, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's the tight end, Conklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. On first down, Jones. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Duvernay in motion. Shotgun now for Jones. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Jones. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Jones to the air again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and a yard. Again, it's Jones. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Open man, that's Duvernay. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. A couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Here's 1st and 10. It's Hall running right. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. after a gain of 7.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got him in, downfield, it's Devontae. They get 18 on that one, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. To the middle, that's Corley. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Contact up front, and they get one of the defenders to jump. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Good boy, Charlie.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Duvernay in motion. Jones now on 1st down. This one complete to Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw is Jones. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, it's Jones. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is caught by Washington. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Jones operating out of the pistol. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Nice job there by Evan Ingram, giving his offense a new fresh set of downs to work with. And just a year ago, Mike, it's crazy. I mean, he had 114 catches. That led all tight ends, made the 2nd Pro Bowl of his career. He's found a good home in Jacksonville. They're going to need more of that production as they try to get this offense to take the next step.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll try left side with ETN. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Jones. Now a screen set up for ETN. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the run, here's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
1st down for Aaron. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the give, it's Hall. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Another run here with Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Elijah Vera Tucker plays college ball at USC. Guilty that time. They give to Hall. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Are you excited?
Rodgers to throw. That one caught by Adams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Are you excited?
Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Did you miss that, Charlie? We did. That's why I haven't had any damn room or anything, because I can't use yours.
Throwing second law.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
I should probably throw these out of the way.
They'll run here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Brought in. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherf. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get maybe 4 there. He'll bring up 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Jones. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he's fouled out after a gain of a yard. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
first down, and it's caught. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Before we go to bed, I'll run the trash. Here I go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Trying the left side, here's Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Oh, got it!
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Here's Jones to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Could be no fun. Oh no, I don't smell it from over here, so maybe it's starting to fade.
I went back over it with that other spray.
To throw, it's Jones. There's a short one taken by Ingram. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll run. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll stick to the ground. Past midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, he's still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Learning the moments are
Jones now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Wow.
They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Okay.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down as he takes it close to the 20.
God damn it. No. Sorry, I wasn't initially in my head, so I forgot.
Again, here's Hall. And they're going to free him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here with Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops. 50 left in the game. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Give up the middle with Hall. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it, They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
This full or when you're away?
It's almost empty.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. That's gonna be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. One final play. He's gonna look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So this one a win for the visiting
We got
Jets.
to take it back to it. You're following it, Charlie. You take it somewhere else. We're not chasing you.
Crowd
You're
as
chasing
they
the
come
ball.
away with the victory.